Hello guys, John Victoria po at ngayon nandito ako sa basement at nag-ayos lang ng mga konting gamit and just to make my space here kasi ito yung aking magiging art studio later. Anyway, for some of you who follows me for a while, you probably known me for my t-shirt printing techniques, t-shirt printing video that we share on YouTube and Facebook sa Forma Prints. We had some amazing years and honestly, na-enjoy namin sa Forma Prints yung pag-share ng mga videos. So it's not only we do work every day, but we're having fun every day. Every time na may mga project kami at sinishare namin yung mga techniques at saka namin pinopost sa YouTube. And it's so fun kasi nakabuo kami ng community wherein people will going to ask us or consult us sa mga printing needs nila, especially mga tao na malapit sa amin sa Dagupan sa Pangasinan kasi pinupunta nila kami mismo. Anyway, gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na I don't do t-shirt printing business anymore. I don't do t-shirt printing anymore for almost 5 years now. So alam nyo, back in 2018 and 2019, yun yung time or era ng pag-boom ng online shopping, yung Shopee, Lazada, ganyan. Even sa Facebook, no? Anyway, yun yung taon kung saan na naramdaman ng Forma Press, naramdaman namin ng team ko yung pag-boom ng e-commerce. I mean, ng pag-sell online. So that year, talagang we rock hard, no? Na-manage namin yung sarili naming e-commerce business where people message us on Facebook and send us orders, tas pinapadala namin through shipping, yan. So habang andun kami sa phase na yon, 2019, ewan ko kung matandaan nyo yung bagyo, nakalimutan ko lang yung pangalan, but it was 2019 which happened sa Pangasinan and it hit us really hard. Nagkaroon ng baha. Yeah, continuous flood. I am not so sure kung baha din sa mga ibang parte ng Luzon, pero grabe ang nangyari doon sa lugar namin sa Pangasinan, talagang binaha. Halos hindi makadaan yung mga public vehicles, so we have to close the business at at isalba yung mga gamit namin. I remember nandun pa ako sa Pilipinas noon 2019. Kailangan namin kailangan kong isara yung isa kong branch, so we have two Forma Prints. So meron kami small shop somewhere sa Dagupan din, but we have to close that location because it's parang naging hotspot na sa baha yung lugar na yun, so we have to close it. So I think isa yun sa mga naging challenge namin noong 2019. Pero okay lang, no? Baha. Nakakagawa pa naman kami kasi every time na nag-i-ease off ang baha, pumapasok pa rin kami at yun pa rin, may mga nagpapagawa pa din. It's just that kapag baha kasi, 'di ba? Walang pasok, so mararanasan namin yung weeks, almost month na walang pasok. Syempre mga estudyante, most of our clients are students. So yeah, medyo masakit pa rin yun. And then 2020 COVID hits, pandemic. So yun talaga yung isa sa mga naka-affect, no? Halos hindi naman sa amin sa halos sa lahat naka-affect siya, sa lahat ng businesses. And on top of that, yung time na yon, 2020, naka-petition kasi ako to move abroad. But right now, nandito na ako sa Canada. Anyways, yeah, I have to leave the country because of our meron kaming sariling yung goals namin as mag-asawa. But I have to keep the business going. So iniwanan ko siya, but with the help of my friends sa Forma Prints na manage naman. As we go through, pahirap na siya ng pahirap. Lalo nandito ako sa abroad. Mas naging na siya, mahirap and hindi na siya sustainable. So, these are the 3 reasons why I have to shut down my t-shirt printing business. So, unang-una, because of the disaster and the pandemic, yung mga kalamidad na nangyayari sa atin, those times, ang hirap ng pagkuha napakahirap ang pagkuha ng mga stocks ng goods. At napakataas, napakamahal. So, lahat ng stocks namin, lahat ng, mostly t-shirts talaga, sobrang taas niya. Hindi lang piso, hindi lang 2 piso. As in, every time and every week, halos every day nagsisend yung supplier namin ng notice na magtataas sila. It's because hindi dahil din sa because of the economy, they have to. So, yun. At kami naman, kailangan namin makipagsabayan din ng presyo, pero hindi namin ang strategy namin noon kapag nagtataas kami, hindi naman sobrang taas. Medyo paunti-unti. And sometimes the customer, hindi nila maintindihan yun, yung pagtaas man ng presyo. At minsan sobrang baba. O minsan hindi namin matapatan yung presyo ng client, so they ended up going to another, printing shops. Yung mga miscellaneous namin, even the taxes, city taxes, BIR, lahat tumaas. So second reason is it was draining us financially as a business owner na LDR away from the business is yun nga, we have to send our own earned money here just to sustain or just to settle all the bills kasi nga nagne-negative yung business, so we have to keep on sending money just to recover. Pero we thought that it will kind of temporarily mediate the problem, pero hindi It's like yung business is a jug of water na nabubutas-butasan ng isa, unti-unti at tinatapalan namin yung mga butas pa isa-isa habang nabubutasan pa siya lalo. So, yun, ang ginagawa namin, nagpa-patch na lang. But, yun, hindi na siya sustainable at ang dami pa namin kailangang, we have our own life here. Iba rin ang gastusin dito. And of course, to give respect to our parents, to our families, we have to send back home. Napakahirap. Kailangan naming maghigpit ng kung anong pwede namin ihigpit dito. Yun yung second. And the third thing is ito yung na-realize ko, guys, when having a business, if gusto mo mag-grow yung business mo and gusto mo pang mag-expand yung business mo, mag-grow, maging sustainable, you just have to manage it personally and you just have to be there talaga. So in my case, I thought na kaya kong i-manage yung business long distance because I've known some people who went to abroad. May mga businesses sila sa Pilipinas, no? Tapos, before sila mag-migrate, i-close nila yung mga businesses nila. So, well, I thought I could work it out kasi siguro, may social media naman, may internet naman, I could connect, I could talk to them. So, it kind of worked out for a few months, pero hindi na siya it's not that I don't trust. Grabe ang tiwala ko sa mga sa mga tao ko, especially shout out sa mga bumubuo ng Forma Prints, kay Mark, kay Darwin, kay Jean, kay Sunny, kay Yosh. Yun, sa lahat ng mga naging part ng mga Forma Prints, napakagaling nyo. Saludo ako sa inyo. But, as a business owner, syempre ikaw pa rin ang head of the yung decision. So, para ma-oversee mo yung mga things at ma-judge mo kung ano yung mga kailangang ayusin, kung anong kailangang palitan, kung anong kailangang i-workout, yeah, you just have to be there. And maybe, wala pa ako doon sa stage na pwede ko nang iwanan yung business kasi may mga ganong klase ng mga strategists or business owners or entrepreneurs, like when they make business, they will spend lots of years just to make that business self earning. So pwede na nilang ibenta or pwede na nilang iwanan kahit wala na silang because they have enough people to manage it. And I don't think andun ako sa stage na wala pa. And yung attention ng business na kinakailangan niya, yung attention ng is hindi ko na naibigay. So yeah. Yeah. Yun. In the year 2023, if I remembered it right, 2023. Yun, pagdesisyonan na namin na i-close si Forma Prints. At hindi rin biro ang pag-close ng business, guys, kasi you have to kailangan pa rin planuhin, pag-isipan, gumastos, you have to pay the fees ng city, yung mga taxes mo na hindi nababayaran pa. Isa sa mga nakatulong siguro para medyo hindi maging mas magastos pa sa amin yung pag-close ng business is we kind of sold some equipment sa Forma Prints, and marami naman kami kakilala ng mga printers kasi halo yung mga customers namin, mga kliyente na nagpapaprint and mga kliyente na business owners din na nagpiprint sa bahay nila, or may mga kanya-kanya silang pwesto din. So it's a community, we have a community. And yun, nasuportahan naman kami, nabili yung mga I think 30%, and the rest of the equipment, ang nangyari nito, so I shut off the business. Well, technically I shut down the Forma Prints, but on the good side naman, nagkaroon siya ng protege, no? Nagkaroon ng Tri-M t-shirt printing. So, Mart, yung aking manager sa Forma Prints, Mart Maradlo, is managing Tri-M shirt printing now sa Dagupan City. So, kung nandiyan kayo sa Pangasinan at Nagawi kasi Tri-M, dun lang si Mart at very willing siya na tumulong i-print yung mga shirt printing needs nyo, at nagbebenta rin siya ng mga tinutulungan niya yung mga fellow printers natin. So yun, nakakatuwa lang na nakikita mo yung mga gamit mo, and then si Mart, andun pa rin yung passion niya sa printing. So parang inisip ko na lang nagpalit ng pangalan si Forma Prints at change ng ownership. But yeah, on the good side, isa sa mga let's say magandang nangyari is right now hindi na kami nag-worry, kami ni Mrs. ko, stress free na kami. Hindi ko sasabihin na financially syempre mga kanya-kanya pa rin tayong mga endeavors, pero hindi na kami nag-worry every night na hey, kaya paano natin babayaran yung ganito, yung renta, yung mga tao. So wala na kami sa stage na yun. So all we think about now is yung personal namin sa family and dito sa buhay namin. And me as a creative, I kind of lean onto different things to apply my creativity. Like I do painting. So itong aking place dito, magiging art studio to. So I do visual arts, and I still do my digital illustration because that's my bread and butter. Doon ako nagsimula sa creative. And I do connect with lots of creative people through podcasting. So meron akong podcast. So isa sa mga reason why I make this video is just to kind of pick some people who are interested in doing other creative things, from t-shirt printing to like doing graphics design, digital illustration, visual arts, at makinig ng mga iba pang inspiration ng mga ibang mga artist. Is yan isa sa mga branch ko, yung branch of creativity ko, yung Kwentong Drawing Podcast na available ngayon sa Spotify at sa Facebook. Yan, promote ko na rin yung aking iba pang mga social media platforms, yung Jan Victorio, where I share my paintings and my digital illustrations. Kwentong Drawing Podcast, where I share my conversation with different Filipino creatives, no, na every time na kailangan ko ng inspiration, no, when doing creative things, yan, binabalik-balikan ko yung mga episode namin. And sometimes I do vlogging, like medyo wala, inconsistent yung aking YouTube, but I hope na magkaroon pa rin kayo ng interest panoorin. So yeah, please support me guys on watching my YouTube videos. May mga travel videos ako, art videos, unboxing videos, kuno. So yeah, yun yung silver lining na nabuo when I shut down Forma Prints. So yun lang guys. Please continue whatever you're doing right now sa printing business niyo. Keep on printing. Kung may mga struggles kayo, learn from it. Kung kaya pang iraos natin. Don't be afraid to be more productive on something else. I hope you still support me on my future projects. And thank you for watching. See you.